Hey guys, Scott here with 2Guys1Scale. I just wanted to talk to you before we get into the episode. Time is running out to get signed up for our 2Guys1Scale weight loss challenge so you can lose weight with us. We are starting this Saturday, February 1st, to kick off the weight loss competition. You can join after the fact, but it'd be fun for everyone to do it together. We do have about 10 people as of right now. So the link to get signed up is going to be in the description of this video. Also, our exclusive discount you can get with Better Together to get their premium features, which includes taking pictures of your food, and it automatically calculates what you ate and how many calories and protein and all that kind of stuff. It works really well. We've tested it out a bunch. So like I said, time's running out. Get signed up. Have some fun with us, lose some weight, and yeah, it should be fun. And we're back in the fat pad with a third guy in the fat pad.
Three guys, one scale.
3Guys1Scale today. We do have a special guest today. His name is Matt Hakes. Matthew Hakes. Matt? Either one? Either one?
Yeah,
okay.
Fine.
He is visiting from Oregon. He is actually our own Charles here, cousin.
What's up?
So he's
What's
with
up,
us today. We're very happy to have you. Our first in-person guest, which is a little cool.
Yeah.
Because I actually cleaned this shit out because this was a complete mess down here. But
don't see the boxes.
yeah, that's all the trash that needs to
boxes.
go to like recycling or something. But yeah, it was bad before. But happy to have you, dude.
Wonderful, thank you.
So we normally start with our weight update, so we might as well get that out of the way.
All right.
Charles didn't fucking weigh himself
I
today.
didn't. I'm sorry.
There's a scale right over there.
Really? You know you weigh less in the morning, butt naked.
That's your punishment, bro.
Okay. Well, I can barely walk, so let me get over there.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Do you need a help?
No. Fuck you, bitch.
While Charles is weighing, I came in at 231.7. So it's a new low for me.
According to this, 299.
299.
That's not right.
Bro.
If that's right.
You were 293 last time on that.
I know.
If that's right, I weigh less
fuck.
than you, Chuck.
That's not. You step on it. Step
All
on
right,
it.
Matt's gonna step on too. See where he's at.
No, shoes on. Mine were on. Look at you. Get your shoes on. It's dirty down here. You don't want you might step on something you regret.
No, I swept up.
Oh, it's in the threes.
Yeah.
He's got boots on.
305.
305. Okay.
Okay, but he weighed in at the gym an hour ago. What were you, 293 or something?
Yeah, right around there.
So
There
that's
you go.
not
What did you weigh in at the gym?
I didn't step on the scale.
I hadn't been on the scale in over a week.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't step on the scale, man. Like, it hurts putting weight on my equal
Yeah,
weight on
that's
my
true.
feet. So
So Charles's weigh-in, that was just a not forgetting to weigh in punishment this morning. But I was 235 last week. I can't talk to that. 231.7 a day. Feeling pretty good about it, especially because I was not great with my diet over the weekend.
I'm liking the Nike hoodie,
I've had this for forever. It was just always too small for me.
and now it's too big.
And now it's, yeah, definitely too big. I actually started cleaning out my closet, and I have so much shit I'm getting rid of.
Yeah.
So much shit. But yeah, I'm making progress again, which feels good.
Oh, yeah.
Charles, when you weigh yourself tomorrow, we'll see where you're at.
I'll be in the 280s.
Right. Yeah. And Matt, so Charles told me that you've been kind of on a weight loss journey yourself.
Oh, restarting one yet.
Restarting one? Gotcha. We've been there, dude. We've been there.
You've got the photos.
Yeah. So I
Find
can
out.
share the photos here, and we can kind of talk about it.
Oh, have I had it?
Charles has brought us a monster to try
A new flavor.
while I'm pulling this up.
I like how it's really close to the mic. And
Why is it not letting me? Okay, there we go.
so while he's pulling that up, we were trying the new zero sugar ultra blue Hawaiian.
Is this the one that we had the other day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's good.
The ultra blue was my favorite, and this is even better than the ultra blue.
I still think it tastes like blue Gatorade. Is he not getting any?
I've had it.
Okay.
No, he ain't getting it. He's drinking a Pepsi Wild Cherry.
Yeah,
Zero sugar.
it tastes like the blue Gatorade to me, but like the raspberry blue Gatorade. I'm a fan. I still love the original.
You drink the rest of it. I'll drink this.
I just love the original. Is my favorite. Got a 15 pack from Amazon. It's in my garage.
God, it's so good.
Yeah. It is good. I do like it. I think of the non-originals, it's my favorite.
9 out of 10. We'll give it a 9.1. I'm gonna do it the Dave Portney.
9.2.
9.1 because he won't go even numbers. 9.
Even though I've always been a monster boy, because I ride dirt bikes and my name's Kyle, and but I did try the first form, like low sugar, 0 sugar one after the shitter run. It was really, really good.
So
it was really good.
We actually tried them
after the
Rookies and Rockstars.
Yeah, I think it was just so delusional of what we had just accomplished that I vaguely remember it.
It was so good.
No, I'm gonna look out for it. They gave me a shit ton of coupons, so I'll give you one before you leave. All right, so back to Matt. We're ignoring our guest here.
Yeah, sorry, Bob.
It's fine.
So you said you're restarting a weight loss journey. So this is the before picture.
This was on the first weight loss journey, and this one was April 2012.
Mm-hmm.
I topped out around 340 pounds, and I started doing weight loss, keeping track of the diet, right in July of the same year. But that's the only photo I have around that time.
Hey, dude, as a fat dude myself, I get it. I don't like having pictures of myself taken, especially when I was at my heaviest, which was right around there. So yeah. I get it.
And
then this is after?
This is November the same year, and that is 70 pounds down.
Damn, dude. How long a time?
From July to November, but I looked like the first photo at the start of July.
Bro, what did you do? Love the Hate Breed jersey, by the way. Love the Hate Breed.
They're absolutely
jersey.
Wonderful live.
I don't even know who they are.
They're great live. Their music's okay on CD, but they're way better live.
I did see them a long time ago. Like I was telling you right before we started, they were good. So what did you do? 70 pounds in what, like 4 or 5 months? That's a hell of a.
That's what everybody says. You can lose 10 pounds a week if you really want to. You're gonna give up a lot of shit to do it, though.
Yeah. So what'd you do?
Ate the same shit 6 to 7 days a week. P90X workout, have dinner, go to the gym, hop on the treadmill for an hour.
Damn.
That's 6 days a week.
Were you running or just walking?
Hour of treadmill, and then it was a mix of cardio X and yoga X, alternating those 2 workouts. That was it.
So what did you eat every day?
Yogurt parfait in the morning, Greek non-fat, plain yogurt, berries, granola. Lunch was spinach wraps, and dinner was fish and mushrooms. Same thing, 7 days a week.
See, I get a lot of shit from like my wife and him that I eat the same thing every day. Granted, it's not healthy like that, but I eat like a hot dog and a low carb tortilla because I know how many calories it is. I like it, and I know it's going to fill me up, and like I know I won't go over my calories that day.
It may be horrible to say, but if you take the fun out of food and you make it the same thing every day, you don't overeat.
Yeah, I could see that. So the dinner was fish and mushrooms, you said?
Yeah, you can eat as many mushrooms as you absolutely want.
They have
like broccoli.
They have such little nutritional value that you can just
crush them.
Load. I bought a book. It was the Skinny Rolls.
Charles was just talking it up last week. Yeah,
that's where I got the breakfast recipe, and just following those, it works if you pair it with exercise.
So the Hate Breed, the pictures were in December of that same year?
That was actually Thanksgiving the same year.
Thanksgiving. Damn, dude. That's work, dude. 10 pounds a week. That's crazy. That's better than when I first started doing this. I was losing 10 pounds
after I hit the 40-pound weight loss mark. I don't think I lost another pound for about 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
I did not want to go anywhere.
Yeah, I was plateauing for like the second half of last year. Well, it was starting in about August till the end of the year, and now it's really started again, which feels really good.
Yeah.
But man, dude. So what made you decide to get started?
Honestly, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna see if I can do it. There was no other reason. There was not.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do in Tell City, so
there's very little things to do.
Well, that's impressive, dude. That's impressive. So what's got you want to start again? So this was 2012 when you got down to...
Bring up his second picture up again.
All right. The after?
No, the one with his mom and dad.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen a picture of Dave in forever. I miss that man.
but that was actually before he got hurt.
Yeah.
He had already had one next.
Has he passed away?
Yeah, he passed
Oh,
away.
I'm sorry to hear
20, It's fine. He passed away in 2020.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Good man.
It was not COVID though.
He's got to put that asterisk there.
What?
Not COVID did not get him. Okay.
No, it was the drinking.
Yeah.
That will do it.
It was
That
the booze.
I was a big time drinker myself, so I understand.
Look at that baby face.
So yeah, actually the first time that I lost a bunch of weight was in like 2010, 2011, 2012. And I kept it off for a long time, but I never got as low as I am now.
Lowest I could get to was 235, and my body wouldn't let anything else go.
That dude, I've been that way for months, like in between 230, 240 for going back to November. And it's been driving me crazy. And we're a week away from February, but I'm holding on to hope that I'm going to be in the 220s on our next episode, because my goal is to get down into the 220s by the end of this month, and we'll see. So, but man, dude, so what brought you? So you're from Tell City,
Yes.
Evansville area.
Yeah.
What brought you out
home
to
of the pretzels?
Yeah, home of the pretzels and everything else in the world that Charles thinks.
Pretzels.
He thinks that. Do you think that puppy chow was invented in Evansville?
No.
Charles does. He's convinced.
No. These lovely things are associated with Evansville.
Yeah.
They are not made in Evansville.
No,
Yeah.
they're not. Just like RC isn't made, but it was associated, and so is
So ski.
ski.
Yeah, ski.
Fucking great, man.
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
so it's
So
it's
great.
it's huge here in St. Louis too, because they make it in Breeze, Illinois now,
That's awesome.
and they claimed it as their own. And then I met these guys from Evansville, and they're like, "Yeah, ski came from Evansville." I'm like, "No, it didn't. It
No.
came from like Kentucky or something like that."
Tennessee Double Cold Company.
Yeah, that's what it was. Tennessee. Yeah.
He knows way too much stuff.
Yes.
And say we need to have him here every week to fact check you about your hometown, because Charles like, "Yeah, this
It'd
is
be a boring episode.
Yeah.
Dude. Come on.
But no, that's great, dude. I mean, that's how it works. So how long did you keep the weight off for a long time, or?
I put the weight back on probably over a good decade.
Yeah.
It was not right back. It was bad decision, just slowly.
Marriage, divorce.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
It did it to me. So
Mostly the marriage part's what makes you fat.
Yeah.
Whenever the first when I started to gain the weight back is when I went through a real bad breakup. Moved in with 3 buddies of mine and just was crushing pizza and beers all the time. You know, it'll get you.
Yep.
So what brought you out to Oregon from? Okay, we don't have to get into it if you
Oh
don't
no,
want.
we're going to get into it.
Please don't. A girl I am no longer with.
Oh, I gotcha.
the
That's
short
all
of
you
it.
got to say. I get it. Well,
Change of scenery was needed.
Oh yeah, good move. It was a good move though.
Yeah, it sounds awesome out there.
I've never been to Oregon. I love Washington State.
It's
But I've never been to Oregon.
It's absolutely worth visiting,
Mhm.
especially Central Oregon. Weather's beautiful all year round. It's very expensive. I mean, stupid expensive.
Really?
What's the normal average rent for a 2-bed, 1-bath out here?
More than you would think, but I would say like 1,200 to
12 or
1,300.
15, yeah.
$2 grand?
Two
Yeah.
grand minimum.
Yeah, my uncle lives in Seattle, which is kind of up that way. And I
Yeah.
was there, and I just we went to go hike and have a picnic, and we bought shit to make sandwiches, and it was
Yeah.
$100. And I was like,
Oh.
what the fuck is happening here?
First time I brought my current girlfriend out here, I'm like, we're going to Aldi's. You're going to go to a grocery store. She's like, the fuck? How are the eggs 50 cents? How is a gallon of milk under $1? I'm like,
Yeah.
I told you.
I finally have brought my wife over to the Aldi.
Oh, Aldi's is great.
Yeah, we were there yesterday because she used to love going to Deerbergs. I'm like, are we made of money? Like, no, Deerbergs is crazy expensive, but
Yeah, Aldi's is awesome.
Aldi's sets the prices for everybody else. to
fuck
follow.
yeah, it does. So what's got you wanting to get back on the weight loss train?
To be honest, I started having a lot of chest pressure building up,
Mm.
and I was having a lot of it when we went to Steve's wedding. And I noticed that if I would go for a walk, I didn't have that, and it would stay away for a couple days. So I'm like, let's start eating better. Let's start moving more. And I haven't had any chest pressure and no discomforts,
That's good.
and my knees creak a lot less, which is always wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the better you eat, the better your joints are. You ever notice that?
Yeah,
It's
dude,
crazy.
for sure. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I'm 35.
35. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Once
the
you
baby.
hit those mid 30s, dude, like your body starts to act weird.
He's the baby of the family, all the cousins.
I'm the baby on mom's side of the family. I am the oldest person on dad's side.
I'm the oldest.
Me too.
Like,
Well, I have cousins that are older than me, but
Oh, I'm the oldest of all the cousins and everything.
oh, gotcha.
my cousins on my dad's side, they're just now graduating high school.
Oh, wow.
That's the age spread.
Wow. So how long have you been back at it? Is this like a brand new thing or?
Oh, I started lightly dieting while I was still at my old job. I started picking up the gym again, and so let's say it's 3 months.
3 months. Gotcha.
How far are you down?
Oh, about 20 pounds.
Hell yeah, dude. It ain't 10
No.
pounds a month or a
No.
week, but
I don't have the time available.
yeah, I can imagine. And it's, you always read like it's better to sustain slow weight loss for like long-term success. Because every other time I've done it, I've done some crazy stupid diet and I lose a bunch of weight real quick and then I just gain it all back.
If you're just as long as you're cooking your own food and you're actually exercising, you can do it quickly. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
fad diets and trying to trick it and drop it quick. That is bad.
So Charles summed up.
Hey,
No.
we ate really healthy today, okay?
Yeah? He's smirking.
Yes.
I
Very
took him to
healthy, healthily
Larry's
delicious.
in Wildwood.
To where?
That's so,
Larry's.
It's
Yeah,
delicious.
I haven't got to take you there yet. It's one of the best cheeseburgers you'll have.
yes.
Oh, I have heard of that actually.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's awesome.
It's cheap.
Yeah, well, cheap. It's not cheap for here. It's cheap from where you're.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Charles, you've never been to like the good burger places in the city, like Max or anything, right?
Been High Point. High Point's awesome.
High Point is awesome, but it's like it's
I'm taking
glutton food, where these are just good smash burgers.
Okay, well, this you're gonna love this burger when I take you. It's just
I'm down to
they
check it
make
out, man.
They put salted onions and jalapenos on it, and pepper jack cheese.
Like it? Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get me hard here.
Hey, you want to get in the middle?
No. But yeah, no, I'm surprised that my weight went down over the weekend because I did not eat great. We
Oh, yeah?
crushed so much pizza after skiing. So much. And you ate more when you got home.
I sent you the picture of what my wife cooked.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's going on with your mic?
There we go. There we go.
But anyways, just so Better Together, our group will be starting here February 1st, so next Monday.
And we have-
No, this Saturday.
We have someone else signing up for that too.
Yeah, Matt, you're going to join us.
Yeah.
You keep trying.
I'm not trying.
You keep trying.
I mean,
You can win a 2 guys 1 scale prize pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we've got 10 of us now. So the
gotta
more
join.
people, the more fun.
Keep trying.
I'm not going to keep trying. I'm just going to take the $25 out of your first paycheck.
All right. He's going to join. So everyone out there, link in the description. We're all going to be losing weight together. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just afraid that I'm getting all my weight loss out of the way now before this starts. But the thing is, me and Charles can't win.
Oh, yes, we can.
No, I mean, we can win, but we don't win the prize pack. We don't
Okay.
need our own stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And then plus, it's not like we won't have a bunch of it whenever we get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Still got a shit ton of stickers. But so yeah, that's going to be kicking off the end of this week. So this Saturday will be the start. I will message everyone that's in the group. So make sure to get signed up. The link is in the description of this video and our last few videos. So next up, we have an injury update with Charles.
So we went skiing and snowboarding this
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
And by skiing and snowboarding, he went skiing and I went plummeting. I think I fell a total of like 48 times. Did the bunny hill probably about 8 times and tried one hill.
That was still a bunny hill, but yeah.
One hill. It was a hill.
It was a gradual slope.
Yeah, but I was falling a lot with the snowboard because it's been over 20 years. And
Yeah, so I booked this trip because you were like, "Oh, I love snowboarding. I
do.
love snowboarding."
I had so much fun.
We're pulling into the parking lot. And Charles was like, "I've never been on a ski lift before," and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
You're not gonna have any fun today, dude.
No, I had so much fun. And then I put the skis on because you and your sisters were like, "Oh, skiing's so much easier."
It is.
And I'm sitting there on the bunny hill and I'm going so fast and I'm trying to stop and I'm not stopping. So I did a little side ditch thing. Got a little arm issue going on.
Did you pizza is the question.
I tried pizzaing and pushing in out because I got a couple of quick lessons from some people before.
Yeah.
And you got to fall different too. And I wasn't ready for the falling different.
You kind of just like fall onto your ass.
Yeah. And I was like trying to go sideways, but hurt my muscle right here skiing for 5 minutes. Okay. After snowboarding for like 3 hours.
Well, how much ground did you cover snowboarding in that 3 hours is the question.
Was this on the skis or on the side?
What do you mean?
Were you sliding down a hill?
Oh yeah, always. But so I've got a fucked up shoulder, a fucked up leg, and my gout came back again.
Yeah.
I was on crutches earlier today.
I bet the pizza did not help.
I bet the pizza.
And that was my bad.
And the Korean barbecue yesterday didn't help either.
Yeah. I saw your wife's story and I was like, oh man, Charles is eating good again today.
Hey, we shared.
And today.
I've eaten once today. Right? I've eaten once.
Yes, you have eaten once today.
And I'm not even hungry.
All right. Well, we are going to Costco after this, so
yeah,
that hot dog's gonna be calling, bro. Or chicken
calling
bake.
you?
No,
calling you?
No, I have been tracking my I was talking to my family. I've been tracking my hot dogs that I've eaten this year. I'm at 15. To be honest, it's not that bad. I thought it'd be way more, but I have been taking a break. And Factor is.
What about sausages? Do they count as hot dogs?
Yeah, I'm counting.
But the sausages are at least 2 hot dogs, if not 3.
What sausages are you talking about?
The Hatch Chili's frozen ones that sometimes.
Oh, I've only had one of those, and I counted that as 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a couple more in the freezer for you, but
there are 1,000 calories for the whole thing. I don't need that. But anyways, yeah. So we went to Hidden Valley over the weekend, which is a local ski resort here in St. Louis.
It was awesome.
When you think of skiing, you certainly do not think of St. Louis. I haven't been since high school. It's fucking awesome now compared to what it used to be. It's still skiing in the Midwest, but the runs are longer. There's like 5 or 6 more runs. Because when the first time I went, it was the Bunny Hill, that one that came around to the Bunny Hill, and then the main one down the middle, and that was it.
Okay.
Now there's like 3 other lifts that go all over the place.
Yeah.
And there are some pretty gnarly runs too. I had so much fun. I've been looking at skis nonstop since we've been back because I want to.
This guy's been Charlesing.
Yeah, I know. I want to like get the season pass and like go all the time next year. But it was the biggest thing I will say, because last time I went skiing was with my buddy Zach. His parents had a house in Aspen. We went out there for a whole week and we went skiing like 4 or 5 days. I was fat as fuck then. Like I wasn't even at my fattest. I was probably like 290, and I was miserable because I was so out of shape, dude. And being at altitude, we were skiing at like 14,000 foot.
Yeah.
It makes a goddamn world of difference to not be out of shape. Not that I'm in shape, but like not be as out of shape.
We get up on the Bunny Hill. He's like, I'm just going to practice on the Bunny Hill real quick. He almost falls getting on the little lift.
Yeah, on one of those carpet lifts where you like ski onto it. I always hated those.
Because it's like 5 feet straight down and then your skis go to a weird angle.
Yeah.
He almost bit it right there.
Immediately.
And I'm laughing. And then this motherfucker doesn't fall the whole time.
I did not fall once. And I did black diamonds like 5 times. Which black diamonds in St. Louis are like blue, like intermediate.
You're speaking gibberish to me.
They're like intermediate
all I know
runs.
is Bunny right now, okay?
Yeah.
That's all I know.
But yeah, I did not fall one time, and I kept thinking it in my head, and I was like, I'm just not even going to say it till the ski boots are off, and I waited to say it. And
well, you did say it once.
When we were eating, I was like, I'm surprised I haven't fell yet, because I was fully expecting to fall. And when I did the black diamond, I was like, this is where I'm going to eat shit, and I didn't. It was the most fun, but my legs were screaming after that one.
I'm glad you didn't fall, because I feel like that first run that you guys went down and your sister fell and got a bloody face and bloody hands and everything. Like,
I think it was blood from her hands on her face.
Oh no, she had like a little nick right here, but she got it.
Yeah, because a snowboarder ran into her.
Yeah,
like she's okay, by the way.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's okay.
She's awesome. so many injuries, and I was like, I hope he's not going too fast, because I could see the year of the try becoming the year of the rehab for Scott if he has a bad fall.
All you got to do is just not fall. It's that easy.
Oh, it's that easy, Bob. That easy.
No, it took me a couple runs. I did get like the advanced skis at first, and then I was talking to my sisters. I was like, "Wait, you guys have the beginner skis?" And I was like, "I should probably do that." And then as soon as I put those on, I was like, "Oh, this is like night and day. How much easier this is?" Because the first run that you saw me go down, I was a little shaky.
You were.
Because the skis were like an extra 2 feet fucking longer than what I ended up using.
That first run you did, I feel like it has the steepest start off of all the other. No,
on the other side is way steeper.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, way steeper.
I ain't doing.
There was one that my sisters didn't.
Ain't doing those, Bob.
There's one my sister didn't even do. My sisters didn't even do with me. I did it by myself because I'm sick.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm really proud of myself. I really am, and I'm proud of you for trying. Because I was like, Charles knows how to snowboard. Charles does not know how to snowboard.
I don't. But I'm going to make a commitment to where by this time next year, I am going to know how to snowboard.
I'm down to like plan a full-fledged trip up to like Devil's Head or Michigan or something, not like Colorado, because it would get outrageously expensive. As much as I'd want to do that, which I do have a friend out there who could probably hook us up. But have you ever been skiing, Matt?
No.
Does Oregon have skiing? I think they do.
It can be.
Yeah.
Mount Hoodoo's the closest one.
Yeah. I bet that's way better than here.
Probably. I wouldn't know.
But
just like probably.
But yeah, no, I had a really, really, really good time. I'm glad you had fun still.
I had a blast.
I think you just like just being there and like talking to the people and like
well, it wasn't that. It was I mean, I was snowboarding again. My muscles were not hurting.
Yeah.
I actually wasn't in any pain until I skied and fell on my shoulder.
Well, getting off the lift, you fell and kind of messed your hand up on the snowboard too.
Oh yeah, and it's still kind of bruised right there.
Yeah.
Because when we got off on the lift, it was just sheet ice. Because you almost fell too there.
Mm-hmm. I fall like when I almost fall whenever I'm like barely moving.
Yeah.
Because it is like it's man-made snow, so it's like very, very icy.
So it was, but the snow was awesome. I really thought I was going to do a lot better, but I think whenever I get another 50, 60 pounds off of me, it's going to be a lot easier.
And a lesson.
Yeah. Or 3.
Yeah. I'm planning on going back this year, and I want to do snowboarding. I'm going to try it.
I might get a lesson this year. I don't know. We're going to see, because I've had gout twice this year already, and I haven't had gout in over 5 years. It's a little concerning to me. I got to figure out what in my diet's really fucking it up. Because, we have a 4.5 mile this weekend. Like, like it's better now. I did get my gout purge pills in, like an all natural pill too. So allopurinol plus that, I'm hoping it's completely gone so I can at least try to jog the full 4 miles this time. But it's just, we had 0 injuries last year. I'm gonna knock on wood because it's been all year so far for me. Like, and
I tweaked my hip last year, but it wasn't like bad. I couldn't like really like walk.
Yeah, you were walking uncomfortably.
I was walking really weird for like 2-3 weeks. It was because of yoga.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah.
I did you did yoga, right? It's the pigeon pose. I went too hard and tweaked my hip, and I was like walking like a 90-year-old for like almost a month. It sucked.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. And yoga's all about like not pushing yourself more than your body like is telling you. And I was like, nah, I can do this. It's not a good thing.
I don't.
Yeah.
I go once as soon as I get the pain, I'll hold it for like the 10 seconds, and then the girl I watch, she'll be like, "Okay, now exhale and go back just a little bit further." I'm like, "No, I'll just kick my legs out and wait until they're done." I'm like, that was enough.
But
so
you're hurting.
I'm hurting, but at the same time, like, it was a lot of fun. You have no idea how much fun I had. Like, even though I was falling down, like the first time I fell down, I took the snowboard off and put it back on. By the end, I was getting up without taking this, even before the end, but I could tell my stomach was still in the way of being able to get up easier. I almost did one skid stop and then fell on my butt. I did fall forward one time. You didn't get that on camera, thank God. Because I think you went off after you got enough video of me trying. You went off, and then I actually went the rest of the way down the hill and was trying to do cute stuff, like actually go fast, and straight up like had to do that push-up stop. So like I was burning here from pushing myself up so much off the ground. But I didn't realize, like, I don't think I pulled it, but it was hurting really bad the other night. So
was that from the skis?
Yeah.
There was when one of our last runs when it was starting to get real icy, because it also got up to like 50 degrees while we were there. So like the snow just started to melt and then refreeze on top of the snow.
Yep.
And like my left ski kind of went into a track and kind of pulled out.
Yep.
And I corrected, but I definitely felt it. I will say this is the least sore that I've ever been skiing before. It's probably mainly due to not eating shit, because I've eaten mega shit every time I've gone skiing before, because I get too confident.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't try ramping this time, because I used to all the time when I go.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting old,
There's
dude.
rails and everything there, and I was like, man, well, before we went, I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna be able to do that. Fuck no, I'm not gonna be able to do that.
when we were on the bunny hill and like you were getting all your shit on, and I was like, well, I'm gonna do like that one next. I think you're like, if I do that by the end of the day, I'll be really proud of myself. And I was like, man, I felt bad, to be honest, because I thought you were like way more experienced.
Oh,
so like, yeah, I used to snowboard all the time when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, sick, let's go skiing.
It's tougher than what I remembered. That's
it is
all
tough,
I have
dude.
to say.
It is tough. It was kind of like riding a bike for me. It took about 3-4 runs, and then I was good to go.
I think if I would have adjusted my front foot a little bit more, I would have stayed up a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was still falling. Let's just be honest. It was a great learning experience. Like, I was proud of myself that I got up 50 times after falling 50 times with a smile on my
every
face
time I've snowboarded, which has been like, I think I've done it twice now. And I always start out snowboarding. I eat shit, and then like getting up sucks, strapping in sucks. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going back skiing because I'm good at that. And I want to have fun the whole day that I'm here, as opposed to be on my ass.
I had a lot of fun though.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I just need to try it again, and give it a whole day. So I think next time I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna get so mad because you're gonna be so much better than me.
I also used to skateboard, so I when I did snowboard before, I was not bad. It was mainly the getting up and being fat once you're strapped in that I didn't like.
Yeah, because you helped me up one time.
Yeah, I had to ski uphill. That's on video too. I was like pushing myself with my poles up the hill to help him up. Yeah. I'm like, bro, this isn't how this works. Just slide down here.
Well, because we just ate like greasy food, and my stomach was in the way when I was trying to get up, and I was just like. I think that was the only time I felt that I got really frustrated. Mm-hmm. Like, I was just laying there laughing after I fell for like the 4th time with skis. And I was just like, skis suck so bad. And I was like, I'm done. Yeah. Because my left leg got pulled out. And I think that's where that came from. Because I kind of went like this. And I'm like, oh, fuck no. And I went back. I was like, not doing the splits today.
But I'm glad you had a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Next time will be better.
And the next time. And the next time.
Yeah.
So me and the wife are going to get lessons.
Yeah. So next time you go, I want to go because I'll snowboard with you, so we can both suck together.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get lessons.
That's fine.
I need lessons.
I'll just hang back and carve around you, bro. No, I'm going to be terrible at snowboarding.
I'm going to bring like some kind of like paintball gun, and every time just be like pop pop, and he's just going to fall down, and be like eat shit.
But yeah. Anyways, it's a great time. Thanks for being a good sport about it.
Well, yeah, I'm just glad that your sister showed up, so you had someone to ski with. Okay.
Yeah, because we were riding up the lift like towards the end of the day. I'm like, I really feel bad, but I was like, but I think Charles is having a good time. But I'm glad you guys came.
I'm glad they came too.
Yeah, and I just I love hanging out with my sister. Taylor's actually going on a ski trip in a few weeks up in like northern Michigan, like as far north in the lower part of Michigan. Yeah. I forgot what it's called. It's called like Bam Balls or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a little bit more north of the Lilu Canal Peninsula. She showed me a picture of it.
Oh, yeah. But jealous of that. But yeah, it was a good time. So, Matt, you lost a bunch of weight before. Mm-hmm. Did you ever do any races or anything like that? Nothing like we've gotten ourselves into way too deep, I think.
No, it was all just for myself.
Just for yourself, yeah.
Guess what he did today?
Oh, yeah. You went swimming. Did you swim with him?
Yeah. For the first time in more than a decade.
Yeah. How'd it go?
not as good as I was expecting.
It was a lot better than what I did my first time
Yeah.
when we went. He crushed.
Yeah, nice,
He crushed.
dude.
He crushed.
I was gonna say I saw when you finished. It said you swam like 0.9 kilometers or whatever it was.
Yeah, 1,000 yards.
1,000 yards, gotcha. But yeah, I took this guy swimming for the first time. So like I swam competitively like most of my young life, and I was very good at it. And then when I started to swim laps again, I was like, "Fuck, this is so much harder than I remember." I was like, "Oh, I'll go warm up with a 400." No. But I got Charles to kind of fall in love with it.
Yep, I love swimming and biking more than running because I'm still fat.
Yeah,
Running
I'm starting to like running.
And once I lose my weight all the way, I will love running again. I know I will.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're gonna be putting in some miles this weekend, dude.
Yep.
But have you ever thought about trying to race or anything like that? Gotcha.
What if
No
we came
interest?
up there and did a try? Would you do it with us?
There's actually like a really cool looking one in Oregon. The half Ironman that I looked at, they said it's one of the easiest ones.
Where's it at? Is it
I
on the
don't
coast?
remember. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think
Coast.
so.
Okay, so that'd be Salem, Portland. Or
Yeah, it's in Salem.
You don't
Yeah,
do you like Salem? You don't like Salem?
No, I prefer not to go to the valley.
Okay.
Keep me in the central part.
I don't want to peer pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do. Charles is the complete opposite, but
You think he could peer pressure me?
Paper, rock, scissors right now.
No. No. I don't take bets unless I know I'm winning.
Charles loves bets.
I do.
This is the first time we've ever followed through on him, though, is doing this because this holds us accountable.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I always win. Or I used to always win.
I was going to say, Scott's 2-0 so far in the year, buddy.
Well, no. Get that lead before the tri-season starts.
Yeah,
bub.
that's true. That's true. I am worried about you on the bike now. I think you're going to definitely be able to keep up with me now. And then the run is where the run and the swim now are going to be my
We'll see.
strengths. But the thing is, you're going to kill yourself to catch me. I know you will.
I truly,
Yeah.
I truly.
He did it on the first one.
I truly believe.
I had such a lead that I like took my foot off the gas, and then Charles fucking came up behind me. I was like, God damn it! I was legitimately mad because we're both super competitive.
I did that 5K faster than the 5Ks I've done so far this year.
I know.
Like I'm just mad that I'm
The
injured.
only time that either of us beat your 5K time. That time was when I did the Winterfest in November. I beat it by no, we both did. You beat it at the wine one, and then I beat it at the Winterfest.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the wine run.
Mhm.
I did do good there because I was still running. Yeah, I forgot about that. The wine run was so much fun too. It was.
Yeah, I'll let you do it. I mean, we're gonna be
We got a
fucking
lot.
bling the fuck out this year with medals, dude.
Yeah.
We really are.
So if you see up here, we did a online Star Wars one. We gave all kinds of cool Star Wars shit. We're looking at doing other ones, but yeah. So we have the Running with Yeti coming up.
Yeah, we do.
We have our not Kirkwood. Which one is it this week? It is.
You can hear my dog just moaning upstairs. I don't know where it's at. I think it's in the Creep Core. I think it's.
I think it is.
I think it's where I did the Shivering Icy Trail Run, but just not on the same frozen trail that I was on. Oh, that's race 2.
Snowball Series, third one down. Yeah, that.
Every time I try to do this, it confuses me because there's like 40 websites. Yeah, this is the Kirkwood 4 mile.
That's the one that we did.
Yep. Okay, here we go. It is, Creve Coeur Park, 7K, and then Frontier Park. I don't know where Frontier Park's at. But I'm pretty sure it's, because there's a soccer park across the street from where I did mine.
So my question is, it's getting up to 50 tomorrow. How warm is it going to be on Saturday?
I don't know. It's supposed to be warm. That's because I'm looking to go fucking skiing again, and all the weather looks like it's going to suck for skiing, but good for running and bike
Real
riding.
good for running.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for the trails to clear off so we can start biking again.
Yeah,
I'm hoping
excited
to
for
clear
that.
off so I can take him biking. I'm going to get him to fall in love with tries.
Yeah. That your goal?
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up?
35 in the morning up to 45. So much better than the last one.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of enjoyed it being so cold because when it's hot out, I'm way more miserable.
No,
but we'll see.
no. I just want to be able to run. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm weirded out by how much I like that. I really am, because I'm just a tried and true, just the original zero sugar.
It's crazy that it's so good.
Yeah, hopefully it's not like a limited run like they do all the time.
Yeah. All right. So what's next? What we got next, Bob? Well, I know we got a couple more things to talk about.
So one thing is, on your swim today, you completed your 5-mile challenge.
Yep.
In January, and I did mine late last week.
Yep.
We both got just over 5 miles. So successful with our first one. Now we got to spin the damn wheel again.
All right, Matt. Vanna White, will you please get the wheel for us?
We're going to have our beautiful special guest
spin the wheel for us.
Spin the wheel for us. And we're going to see what I have so much anxiety about this.
Should I get the beep 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 sounds too?
It clicks. I'll be. You got to spin it real hard though, just so you know.
Real
Charles,
hard.
hold it.
Okay.
All right.
Close without going over $1.
Yeah. Beep 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 beep. Okay, yeah. There we go. That's a spin. All right.
Orange.
All right, go ahead.
It's the orange.
It's
you
the
got to
orange.
peel it off.
Fill it off and read it to us.
Oh man.
What is it?
Oh, it's gonna be fun for me since I'm with you for at least a week.
Okay.
Oh no.
No energy drinks for a month.
Fuck you, Matthew. Put it back up there. Never coming on the show again, Matthew. Oh.
Charles, this was yours. No energy drinks for a month in February. Hey, you know what? It's the shortest month. It's the shortest month. All right. Well, you know what?
I just want to make sure you didn't lie.
Yeah.
It could have been worse, okay? It could have been.
No energy drinks for a month.
Get all of them. You just bought a 15 pack.
I did.
I don't think you can do it.
I can do it.
I don't think you can.
No energy drink. I was drinking coffee. I'm gonna try. I was doing it last year around this time where I was putting my protein shake like mix in an iced coffee, and I kind of liked it.
It's really good.
Yeah, like I have like a vanilla protein, 0 sugar protein, and I put it in there, and it's like 80 calories and like 25 grams of protein. It's not bad.
Okay.
If you need an extra caffeine buzz, Death Wish coffee is amazing.
I think my wife has had that before. It's pretty good.
It's great.
He loves Death Wish coffee.
It's the best black coffee on planet Earth.
I see. The thing is like, I like coffee when it's like
so gross,
super unhealthy. Like there's like a ton of sugar
like
and
the
cream.
Starbucks, freaking caramel mocha latte.
Yeah, like I love that,
yes.
and like I was trying to convince myself to just like black coffee so I could stop drinking energy drinks.
Do you know how much caffeine is in Death Wish if you do it by the drip method?
No.
About 660 milligrams for 12 ounces.
250.
Whoa, dude.
I used to drink a pot of Folgers. I switched to a 12-ounce cup of Death Wish. It's great.
And it's not espresso?
No.
Because one time I used Steffi, my wife, loves to make espresso martinis, and we had my iced coffee and then her espresso iced coffee in there, and I made my protein shake one with the espresso, and I was like jumping off fucking walls, dude. Like it was crazy.
I think they have an espresso roast now. Whenever I was drinking it, it was just you have Death Wish coffee and you have Valhalla Java. They're both really good.
Have you tried
Black Rifle?
Yeah,
that's like everybody's go-to now.
it's a good comp. You like Death Wish or you like Black Rifle? They're both good black coffees. I just prefer Death Wish.
What is the one that I was thinking of? They made like a Fallout special edition.
Bones Coffee.
Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah, Bones Coffee.
Atomic Apple Pie.
I love the show and I love the games. So
I mean, if the coffee tastes like apple pie, I could drink coffee. Okay, I just
they sell it at World Market.
It tastes so bad.
I don't think it's like that bad. It's just like black coffee I can't get into.
No, it tastes so.
But
bad.
that's what I want because I want 0 calories. Because I don't like drinking calories. It bothers me.
Yeah. So since we have a very fondness for 0 sugar sodas too, should it be energy drinks and
No?
sodas?
What are you doing? Fuck no. The thing is, no way, because I knew you were going to float it out there, and absolutely not.
Why didn't I say no Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi for a month?
I would be dead. I would die, dude.
If you want to try another black coffee, they make a black and bruised one. It's a blueberry vanilla
Yeah?
coffee. Give that one a shot. It might work for you if you just want straight black.
Sounds good.
Gotcha. Okay. Black and bruise, you said?
I believe it's black and bruised.
Okay. I'll check it out. Well, I guess I'll be starting to learn this fucking Saturday. The thing is, I got to remember. So remind me on Friday night.
I'm not going to remind you, because if you break it even the first day, you got to redo it the rest of the next month too.
Yeah, then I would just drink Monsters all next month, and then would stop again in March. I prefer to get this one out of the way, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
I'm glad we spent it early. I was kind of hoping for carnivore, to be honest.
I need something like that. Yes.
Well, actually, that would be terrible for you with gout right now. It would be terrible.
Yeah. Chicken.
You need to get that shit out of control.
Yeah.
I also was thinking, because I was worried. We know what I was most worried about, but with carnivore, if we're going to be doing a triathlon during carnivore, we got to make an exception to eat carbs during that.
Yeah, I agree. Like 2 days before carb load.
Well, your definition of carb load is like Michael Scott, dude. You're like, oh, I ate fucking eight fucking lasagnas. Like, no, like, I'm just saying, like the goo and the energy gummies and stuff like that. We got to be able to eat
bananas.
Those.
Yes.
Yeah, because when we did the Chicago Tri, I didn't eat anything, and I fucked myself up, dude.
And just having one banana before the St. Peter's was game changer.
Oh, I had a quick trip egg roll before.
And a banana.
and a banana, yeah.
The banana saved you.
Yeah, it did. But, okay, no energy drinks for a month. My wife will be very pleased because she hates that I drink energy drinks all the time.
You're welcome, Steffi.
Yeah.
She was so happy whenever she got to write that one down. I remember now.
I know she
was.
That's
right. She thinks that she's going to turn you on to not drinking energy drinks after 30 days, I think.
No, that's not going to happen. I still got that 15 pack with like 13 left.
Hey, guess what? You need some for ride home, don't you?
I need it for the rest of this week. I'm just gonna crush them, dude. Gonna be beer bonging them.
They can't be in the fridge for a full month. It will drive you crazy.
No, I can, dude. There's still a cigarette sitting right here.
Yeah, that one's outdated. Okay, that would taste like butthole. Does it still smell like raisins? Let me see.
No, it just smells old.
Yeah, it doesn't. Marble Reds smell like raisins when they're fresh.
I don't know. So, like, I have not been, like, really craving cigarettes at all. But when we were skiing and that dude was smoking next to us, I was like, God, that smells so good. Do you ever smoke?
I did at one point.
Yeah.
Once you quit, if you ever try taking one drag off of it, it may smell good, but it is going to be the most nasty thing you ever have.
Well, I quit about 2 years ago.
It'll be the most nasty thing you ever have.
I've had a lot of drunk cigs because I still stick to that drunk cigarettes do not count.
Oh, they do.
And I've had some sober ones too, but I don't like them when I'm sober anymore. But I do like them when I'm drunk. I love them when I'm drunk.
So how many drunk cigs have you had now in the last 3 months?
Last 3 months? 2.
So you
I told you both times.
Yeah, so that's a week for each one, right?
No, we said 1 week.
Please have another one next week.
No, I haven't even really been tempted. I doubt I'll even be drunk by the time we shave. I got to buy a razor now, huh?
You do.
Do I have to shave every day?
Every morning. Wake up, shit, shower,
shave.
I cannot
the 3 S's, Bob. Yeah. Shit, shower, and shave.
I can't shit again. I'm back to that old bullshit. I think it's because I've just been eating an insane amount of protein lately.
Maybe.
But
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little red. Yeah, so speaking of that, the beard bed is coming to an end. Charles can't wait to shave his beard off, even though I think it looks great. Have you trimmed it? You had to have trimmed it.
I trimmed it last night.
Okay.
So before we shave, I wanted to see if I could Leonidas it. So I went, the largest one I think was a 12 here.
Yeah.
And I faded it all the way up. It does not look like it. It needed to be at least. So next year I'm going to grow it like here so I can Leonidas it up. Okay.
When you go to someone and have them shape it, dude, I love, because I've been like wanting to go really bad, but I'm not going to spend the money when I'm just shaving it off.
Yeah. I tried myself.
Yeah, I've tried before too, and I fuck it up
It's
every
so bad.
time. I do way too long here, and then I just do it real short here, and then I just like get it
Yeah.
real short everywhere.
Yeah, but I went all the way up to like, what my hair is here and slowly faded it, but it looks terrible.
So Matt, what do you think of his beard? I think it looks good.
That's one of the few times in his life he's actually sported a beard.
I know. You've had it like halfway in the time I've known you, and I always like encouraged it. I think it's beard's the way to go, bro.
Man, I don't know. I have liked it a lot more this time because I have not had the dry skin to where I'm like scratching and I got scabs in it. Like this is the first time it's never happened.
When you first like
time.
grow a beard, it does kind of suck for a little bit. But I mean, I haven't had that since I did get drunk and shave into a mustache, but not even like razored it. The first summer I was with Steffi when we were drunk, and she was very upset. And I did shave into a mustache because I lost a bet, and I dyed it jet black when I was like 23 or something.
Was that the last time you shaved your chin? 23? 15 years later, he's clean shaving in a week.
He's going to have a baby face.
I am.
It's going to be awesome.
Baby face with half gray hair.
It's going to be awesome, man.
I know I'm going to hate it.
He's gonna shave. He's going to look like George motherfucking Clooney with that salt and pepper hair.
I really do want to see if my double chin's gone. I know it's not, but I want to see. Because I kind of like try to see if it's there. But
I still have mine?
You never really had one. You got the strong chin.
Got that butt.
When you were like 340, you definitely had one.
I had a fucking turkey neck. Dude.
I have an overbite that I got corrected with braces, and then it just came back.
I do too.
No, you don't. I can fit a finger.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
I have an overbite. Yeah, which doesn't help.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah, it really bothers me.
It does.
Yeah, I looked at doing Invisalign a couple years ago, but not spending that money.
It might help you with your sleeping too, because it would make more room for your tongue.
My sleeping's great now, dude. I've actually been fixing my sleep schedule.
No ZPAP or whatever it is, ever.
CPAP?
Yeah.
No, I haven't used that in a long time.
That's awesome.
Like last summer.
Losing weight and doing cardio will help.
Yeah, even like my smart sleep pad and my watch don't tell me that I have a ton of breathing interruptions anymore, which is really nice because it is scary. But no, so next time you see us, we'll be
clean
shaven, which I'm gonna fucking hate. But so since we have a guest, we are going to be doing our weekly questions.
Oh yeah.
And he's got a question himself, but I'm going to let Charles start with his
question.
Why
don't I get started?
Because it was your idea to have this. I like it.
All right. So, Matthew, I'm going to ask you first. If you could change one thing about your life, what would it be?
That my parents could have got me the Jungle Gym set Christmas 1993 instead of the Sega Genesis. I'm not kidding.
Why?
I can point to my life being drastically physically different if I would have never got that Sega Christmas night.
Got you into games?
Yeah, I never stopped.
Yeah. Genesis was my first one too.
Yeah.
All right.
She got it because the Sega was cheaper than the Jungle Gym.
Scott, same question. If you could change one thing about your life, what would it be?
You asked me this earlier and I thought I was going to think about it, but I didn't. It would have been waiting until now to fix my fucking everything. Because like I said before, how many years did I take off my life? Partying, smoking, being a fat fuck. It'd have been probably like not quitting all sports when I did in high school. Because I quit them all. I discovered weed. I discovered partying. And I was just like, oh, you mean I can party instead of go to practice? This is sick. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to McDonald's. Like, that's what it was. Yeah. I would have stopped. I would have not quit all sports.
Okay. Cool.
What about you, Charles?
I mean, I kind of want to cop out and just say, I wish I would have bought 10,000 Bitcoin whenever they were 25 cents.
Yeah.
But I think, so I used to be a runner. I used to love running. And we used to watch the triathlon in Hawaii on TV every year.
The Ironman?
Yep.
Like the Kona Championship?
Yep. And like
I'm surprised
Me and
you're
my
not like,
brother-
we're gonna go there.
Well, we used to be like that, me and my brother, and we just never followed through with it. But I wish I would have stayed at that level of in shapeness, and I wish I would have like not been bars and chicks and booze. And I wish I would have stayed in a lot better shape, because my late 20s is when I started gaining weight, and then I got back fit. So from 28 to the age 30, 31, I got back fit again for about a year. And then I think when I was like 32, I went up over 250 again. And I haven't been under 250 since then. So, and it's a huge number, and it just physically, it changes so much. It really does. And,
Fuck yeah, it does.
I don't know. I wish I would have stayed in shape. But if there's one thing I could have changed, I think I would have moved to another country instead of just traveling to all these countries like I did. If I could have just moved and engrossed myself in that culture, I think it would have helped. It would have made me a better person. So,
Yeah, it's a good one.
3. I gave you 3.
Yeah.
Scott, you go next. We'll save the best for last.
So, if you had a time machine, but it could only go forward in time or backwards in time, which one would you take and why? So there's no coming home either. Is like the big
That's what makes it bad.
gotcha there.
If you want the cheap out answer, take me to the past. Just let me Google the lotto numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was my first thought. Yeah.
No, if I had to actually pick a better time, taking back to the Renaissance, get me where invention's actually rolling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh?
Taking back, not forward.
Where Leonardo is, and you could help him.
Oh, that'd be fun. That was a good time.
Yeah. I like that.
You back as well?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going back because I won't be surprised with it. Like, let's say you get out of the time machine 50 years from now and there's nothing, because there's nothing but Terminators. And you're just like, fuck, I had 30 awesome years left back home and now I'm desolate.
Yeah.
So I would definitely go back to either Roman times or Renaissance times. I think Roman times.
No, I'm thinking of it as like you can go back 5 years, then you can go back another 5 years. Like it's not just one time use type thing.
Oh, you can keep going back?
That it only goes back. So like you can't go back to the future. You know what I mean?
Oh, well then, yeah, I would just go back like every 5 years until I got to when we either.
No, you can. It's like the DeLorean. You can put in the date. Like you can pick wherever you want to go,
but you can't do like 1985 and then go to 1988. You can't do that.
Yeah,
okay.
You only one direction.
I would just go back every couple of years. Like anytime, I would research all the historical shit that happened, and I would make sure I hit all those dates. And I would make sure I wouldn't go back in war. Or can you not die when you go back? If you can't die when you go back, I would.
You can die.
Oh, I was gonna say I would just take my time and live like 1,000 years.
You can die. You can certainly die. My gut feeling on this was go back.
Oh yeah,
but it's forward.
I knew you were gonna say that.
So the thought of like the apocalypse happened definitely
I just freaked you out.
No, that was the first reason I was like, oh, that's why I wouldn't go back. But I think if I spread it out and I just go 10 years in the future, then I go 5 and just kind of see what it was like, And if there's some doomsday event, then I would just find out after the fact. You know what I mean?
Would you check in on yourself, or would you?
Well, I don't know how it would work.
I know, right?
It depends on what kind of movie time traveling we're talking of. So I look at it as
exist. Then.
Yeah, no,
but if you
I
go
don't.
back, you do exist.
Yeah, so no, I look at it as no, I don't exist because I went into the future. So if I went into the time machine right now, I don't exist anymore. But I would put all my money into like something so I'd be rich whenever I got there. You know what I mean? And then just keep going every few years and just see what kind of advances that we make as humanity, or, if we devolve into apes again, which is, Idiocracy, the movie. I think that's very potential as well. But no, I think I'd go forward. And I don't know how far I would go, but I would keep going just to see because I would love to travel space. Like, I think that's the coolest thing ever.
That right there, one statement could win me over to go forward.
Yeah, like that. It going back would be sick because, like, oh, just invest in fucking Google, invest in this, invest in Apple, and you can just be set forever. And you know what's coming. and you could just create an amazing life. But I think it'd be cooler to explore the unknown.
I like that answer, and plus, you may be able to live forever too with advancements.
That is another thing. Why
I'm going forward now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but you know what I'm doing? If I was going to go backwards, I would kind of like Benjamin Franklin it and write myself notes every time I went back, and like in newspapers and stuff. And
But you that won't exist. You're going back. You write it a note that only goes forward, not backwards.
I know. I'm saying if I would have went back, that's something I would have done.
You're going to bury a time capsule for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So your future self.
Yeah, find some.
Okay.
Like know where I was at certain times. Like when me and my brother would go treasure.
Like just a thing that says like
here's
future
50 pounds
Charles.
of gold.
Yeah,
Charles.
future Charles.
Boom.
Yeah.
Future Charles, don't do drugs.
Would you have listened?
Yeah. I mean, duh. Of course. Like,
Do you-
that's my handwriting.
Follow-up question. Do you guys think that time travel will ever exist?
I think that we will be able to travel at the speed of light in space before time travel. So
Yeah, I think it's only going to be forward if it ever does.
yeah, I think I hope it never happens.
But there's a lot of like we perceive reality in 3 dimensions, and like time is the same thing. Like everything happening all at once type
the
of thing.
Rosenthal Bridge or something like that.
Yeah, it's string theory shit.
Yes,
We're
not smart enough to go down that road.
No,
and we're not Joe Rogan. We're not going to try.
No. All right, so Matt, what's your question?
Oh, short notice. The only thing I've got for you is how different would your life be without Walmart or Amazon if it had never existed?
Go ahead, Scott. I'll let you.
Walmart wouldn't bother me. I don't think it would change much. Amazon would fuck me up though. But also, my easy answer is I would just go to Target. But I think that's kind of a cop out, I think it would be better for small communities. I think that would be pretty cool. Like the mom and pop shops would still exist. Amazon would be tough though, because that 2-day shipping is great.
It's still actually 2 days for you.
Well, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's like overnight or a day or whatever it is now. But sometimes, like, I have my door handle's broken and it keeps getting delayed. It's really annoying. But
would it have been faster just to go to Lowe's or Home Depot?
But it would have been way more expensive because a child in China made this one. So it was $40 as opposed to $200. It's the front door handle. You know what I mean? But I think that things would be better without them. I really do. They would be much less convenient, but I think like small businesses would be doing better. But there are a lot of small businesses that sell on Amazon, not necessarily Walmart. I don't know.
I think the convenience part is what has brought a lot of us here.
Oh yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Agreed.
What about you, Charles?
I look at it from the standpoint, I think, with business school and classes and everything, what Walmart did with the, what was his name, Mr. Watson or whatever,
Mr. Walton.
Walton, yeah.
Bill or whatever, he changed the trajectory of business as usual.
Yeah.
Not just in the industry that he was in, but in all industries. And I think it's kind of changed not just the way we conduct ourselves on a daily basis. Like, well, I want this. Well, I should have it. Not let's go find it. Like it's going to be at this store, this store, this store. Like let's do some research and find it. It's like, no, let's just go to Walmart and get it. And we buy too much. Like you used to go to the grocery store with a list. And you used to stick to that list, even if you were budgeting or not, because you didn't have everything at every store. But now you blow your budget out whenever you shop every time. And you buy a bunch of shit you don't need or a bunch of unhealthy shit or whatever it is. But I think that instant gratification that Amazon and Walmart give us is kind of what our society is built on now. Like it's not about
the rise of fast food goes right along with that. Dude.
Yeah. But with Walmart, I think it was at a completely different level. Like, fast food, McDonald's back then, if you didn't get your food within 30 seconds, you got it free or you got a free Big Mac. Like it was crazy. They had a timer at the drive-through window and they had 30 seconds from the time you ordered to take your money and give you the food.
I don't remember
it was
that.
Crazy. It was the mid 90s.
It was late 90s, early 2000s, because I remember when they put the timer on.
I worked at McDonald's in 2001 through 2002 through 2004. We had the timer, but it was just like how we were graded. There was no
I
guarantee.
know it was there after I could drive, and so that would have been about 2006. It was there. You could see it. You're at the drive-thru.
Yeah, and maybe not every McDonald's gave you free food
because they were franchise. So
Yeah,
like our owner owned like 5 or 6 of them around here. He didn't have that.
Yeah.
So he was way too cheap for that. I can tell you that.
But I really think it's contributed in a bad way to our society as a whole.
I also think in a good way.
I do too. But I think at our level as middle class Americans, it's contributed more to the bad.
Yeah, 100%. And one of my favorite things in the world to do is do way too much research into anything that I'm buying. Granted, I don't buy very much from Walmart. I really don't. I bought some like workout clothes when we first started this because it's so cheap. But Amazon would be a big one for me.
Yeah, but it's not just now. It's growing up like Walmart before Amazon.
How would we listen to audiobooks, dude? We do Audible.
Yeah, but before Target and before Amazon, there was only Walmart for
That's very true.
And Walmart was the only place you went.
Yeah, Amazon wouldn't exist without Walmart. That's for sure.
No, and a lot of places wouldn't. I mean,
well, it did start as a bookstore. I don't know.
And we would have more jobs in this country too because more stuff would be homegrown and built here.
But
because
Walmart and Amazon employ millions of people in the U.S.
What would those people do if they had?
They would be working at small businesses doing, I would imagine, something similar, and it would be better for the economy overall. Yeah. Instead of Jeff Bezos building his mountain
and our
clock
or whatever, our USPS would actually be growing. It's crazy that
I will say Amazon getting their own like delivery service, that was the move because they're better than all of them now.
Oh yeah.
What's your answer?
I would have a lot less shit I don't.
Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true.
I would have better selections at my local grocery store. I'd have better food in my local grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that your answer?
That's literally what it boils down to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is sad because I've seen like documentaries about Walmart, like the main streets of towns. I mean, look at any town. I'm sure Evansville is the same way. The main street is a ghost town compared to what it used. I remember as a kid, like we went downtown Belleville, like my doctor's office was there. There was a hardware store. There was
a diner, everything.
Yeah, and now it's like bars.
So in our hometown in Tell City, we had like 3 different grocery stores. And once Walmart went to a supercenter and had a grocery store,
killed it.
2 of them died, and the only one opens on the exact opposite end of town.
And
I believe it.
Noble's IGA, and it will never go away.
Oh, there's an IGA in where I'm from too. I like the IGA. I used to steal booze from there in high school.
Ours had a big booze cave. You walk through it, and
it's changed now.
Oh, I have not. It's been that long.
Yeah,
because it had a German restaurant in it. But you look at what Walmart pretty much stopped. Like everybody says, "Oh, Blockbuster went down and stuff," but everybody had a home video store. Okay,
Mr. Video in Freeburg, the back room had porn, and I'd go sneak in there and look at all the covers.
But Walmart was the first part of killing that. Like not the Blockbusters, but the mom and pop ones, because you pay $3 or you go buy it for $5 in the bin. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I think Netflix more killed all that, especially Blockbuster.
Well,
let's see. It was either Netflix or Blockbuster got offered. Sorry, Netflix tried to sell to one of those two.
To Blockbuster. Yeah, I remember because I worked at Circuit City.
Okay.
And Blockbuster tried to buy us, and we said no, which was dumb. And then I think Blockbuster offered to buy Netflix when Netflix was first starting, and Netflix said no, obviously, which was the right move. I think Blockbuster bought Redbox or something before both of them went completely under.
Oh, Redbox. I completely forgot about that. I thought Walmart owned that.
I remember when Redboxes first came out, I'm like, this is the fucking future. Now I would kill to go walk through a Blockbuster, dude.
Oh, yeah.
There is one.
Yeah, in Alaska or something?
By you, isn't it?
I still haven't visited it, but yeah, it's there.
It's up
They made a documentary about it, the last one.
It's literally they still do everything as far as I know. I have not been.
You haven't been? Does it still smell like weird microwavable popcorn and plastic? That's what I want to know.
There's like 2 dispensaries within 3 blocks.
So how far away from your house is it?
Oh, it's a 45-minute drive.
And you haven't been?
Yeah, I mean,
drove by.
yeah.
I'd probably have like a little tear come out as I was walking in.
I mean, I loved Blockbuster growing up, dude. Like, it was one of my favorite things.
Oh, like going in and getting the new Sega or Nintendo game back in the day.
I didn't have that experience. We didn't go to Blockbuster.
Well, we didn't have Blockbuster, but we had Family Rental and then the place up by the Papa John's. The gas station, the Phillips 66 right there. We would always get the NES games from there.
You went there you went to Lickety Split. We would always go to 602 Video when it was on 11th Street. That's where we were.
Yeah, by Adobe Body Shop.
It was a block away.
Yeah, we would go there to get Sega games because they had Side Pocket and a couple other games that we'd always rent. And we'd go to the other one to get the NES games we wanted to rent.
And another thing that I think kind of killed that is like renting video games now. Like whenever you get a game, you got to download fucking 100 gigabytes and wait 3 hours before you can play it, where it used to be I remember when I got a it was an Xbox One, I guess is when that started, and I was like, oh, I got the Master Chief Collection, sick, I can't wait to start playing Halo 2 again with my friends. And then we all had to wait like fucking 4 hours before we played. It was a big time bummer.
Oh man, PS1 games, whenever they first came out, you'd be like, hey, open up the case, I want to make sure there's no scratches.
Oh yeah,
because they would try to charge you for it if there was scratches.
Yeah.
God.
Oh man,
memory lane right there.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, I think that's going to about do it. So, Matt, one thing before you go. So, you're starting the weight loss journey again. You've made some progress so far. Do you have a goal in mind, an end weight in mind?
No.
Just kind of see how far it takes you?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
I've kind of changed to that because originally I was like, oh, I want to get down to 275. And that was almost 50 pounds ago.
Best thing to do is little goals. Goals.
And that's what I keep telling this guy. Because Charles is like, I'm going to weigh 210 in 3 months. Like, he does shit like that.
Okay, when I tried losing weight the first time, I had no goal in mind. I'm like, fucking, let's see how low I can get.
Yeah.
Shoot for 180. I ain't going to get there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Have an exceeding goal and be willing to accept less.
Yeah. So I originally had my track. Do you use a tracker or anything?
I just count. I'll put my meals into what I track my food with. Other than that, no. Nothing
well,
else.
What do you track your food with?
Fat Secret. Actually.
Oh yeah. I know Fat Secret.
I've used that one. I used that one back then.
The Better Together or
no, I used Fat Secret back.
The first time. Yeah,
first time.
Well, you should check out Better Together
and lose it. Oh
I know.
Yeah, yeah. Water boy.
well, we appreciate you coming on. Wish you luck.
Yeah.
And we'll have to check in, see how it goes. Maybe when Charles talks you into doing a stupid thing with us.
Yeah, well, he'll be back summertime. So we all three work together. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I guess he's working for you now.
Officially started.
Yeah. But he's going to come back in town probably around in the summertime sometime.
As long as everything goes well, shooting for the summer.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Maybe
He took the train, and it sounds awesome.
Oh, you took the train. Yeah, I didn't know if you were the train or because there's another guy coming into town or is in town or what.
John flew from Vegas.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Can't stress enough. If you're not in a rush to get anywhere, take the Amtrak. It's the best way to travel.
I've done to Chicago a couple times.
The Lincoln service is okay.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm coming in now, it would be the Empire Builder.
Yeah.
Even if you have to take the economy, that is comfortable.
So I hear that the trains out west are way better than going east because I've looked at going east with my wife because she's from New York. Mm-hmm. And the trains, I watch all these videos and I'm like, yeah, this is the California Zephyr or whatever. I'm like, that looks sick. And then I look at the ones to Jersey and it's just like a fucking boxcar. like
Amtrak's biggest amount of traffic actually flows through the Northeast Corridor. Those are the most high volume used trains. How
long did it take?
This time I was only 2 hours extra behind. So I think it was 46 hours between Portland and Chicago.
So if you aren't in a rush to get somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. I've looked into doing it and I'm like, oh, that's the trip is the train ride. Yep. And then I've got to go back to work. But
first time I did it, missed my connector in Chicago, lost a whole day because they only send one train.
Yeah.
And then flew back. I hate flying. Fucking hate flying. But this time, train in. There'll be a train out. It's a relaxing way to travel.
Mm. He's been to Australia too. He refuses.
I fucking hate flying, man.
I love flying.
I just hate it.
I like it now that I'm not as. I like it way more than now that I'm not as fat. And I have flown first class twice, which was like. I think that's just how flying should be. Like you actually have room and you get free food.
Yeah.
And free drinks. I think that's just how flying should be.
That's how it was back in the day.
But I did Alaska first class. It's like I wouldn't call it fancy.
I did first class in the Philippines. I got an extra 3 inches in my seat.
Yeah.
And I got edible food instead of unedible food.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I got hot served food instead of
I
cold
did
served
fly on
food.
like one of those like super discounted European airlines. I don't even remember what it's called. It was basically like a bus with wings. Like that was you were sitting on a bus seat essentially, kind of like Frontier. Frontier is like that, but it's cheap. I'm telling you, I flew to Denver for like $60 round trip. It was awesome.
See?
What?
We're flying you home.
No. You can put me on an economy on a train. I do not want to get on a plane. I don't. Like
Yeah, so
Did you do the little room?
Oh yeah, just the little roomette's perfect.
Yeah.
For one or
Yeah,
maybe
for one.
two people.
Yeah.
But if you have more than that, or you just want more room, upgrade. But your meals are comped in. You get a dedicated room attendant that'll come around take care of you. I was sick on the first part of my trip over here.
Mm-hmm.
That card attendant, he's like, "What do you want for lunch?" Dinner? Like he's going and getting me my food. He's
That's awesome.
taking care of all.
Did they have a dining car?
Oh yeah, dining car.
Because a lot of the ones in
car.
these don't have those anymore, which sucks.
No, the Lincoln service wouldn't because it's too short of a run.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like I looked at going to New York and they don't have like a dedicated dining car with like waiters and shit like that.
Oh, that's kind of a waste.
it's like part of the experience, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
they had
Got
like
the
a
bar car.
cafeteria card. Yeah, and like I don't know. I need to look into it more, but also like it was surprisingly more expensive than I thought it was going to be.
It can be. Economy is cheap.
Yeah, economy's cheap, but I can't sit in a. Even though it's way more comfortable than a plane, way more comfortable.
You need to look at the Empire Builder. The economy's big. You can actually lay back.
Where does it's out of Chicago?
The Empire Builder is the one that runs along the northern part of the country.
Okay.
Yeah, the California Zephyr will run from Chicago down to Sacramento.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, they just have whatever one they dedicated run on. That's what the train's called.
Yeah.
Empire.
Maybe we'll try to find a try along a train route in 2026. That'd be fun.
That would be sick.
It'd be way easier to get our fucking
I
bikes
was going
there.
to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get to carry on so much
Yeah.
stuff on those.
Yeah.
One personal item, 2 carry-ons, 2 check bags. If you want to bring a bike,
Yeah, it's like an extra $10 or something
it's
like that.
dirt cheap. You want to bring your pet, $25.
Because I looked into us getting on the Amtrak here and going out to Jefferson City and riding the Katy Trail back. And it's like $10 to bring your bike. I think that'd be really fun.
This guy wants to ride like 300 miles over a weekend.
Not a weekend. And from Jefferson City, it's like 150 miles.
We could do that in a day and a half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then I want to do the whole state.
The whole state.
There you go.
Yeah. It'd be so fun, dude.
Yeah, I got 3 kids.
I know.
You need to get all this shit out of the way before you have kids. My warning to you, do all this cool shit right now because the first thing
I want to get in shape and you know.
You could always get the little
I've got
trailer for the
that.
kids behind.
I've got that.
I don't think Charles, it would be realistically doable for him, but I want to do it.
Because of all the tries and everything else we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see.
We do need to plan a
kayak.
canoe trip,
Yeah.
a kayak trip.
I was getting ready to say, and we're going to plan a kayak trip too.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. All righty. Well, I think that's going to do it, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, Matt, for coming on.
Thanks.
It was great having you. We will see you guys next week. Oh, join fucking Better Together.
Right now.
Thanks, guys. See you later.